Speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be seen. She told me that she loved me, but I knew that shh, make believe, but
Alright, good morning. Today, I guess I want to talk about, a certain person, Blueface. A lot of you guys may know him, the rapper. I'll show him on screen, if I can edit it in there. Still learning, but y'all should never be like this guy. Now, let's get one thing straight. I think Krishan Rock is crazy. She is crazy, right? But I also think she has a lot of problems, right? And I don't think she would be as crazy as she is without some of her problems, so it's understandable. It's not an excuse. But Blueface in particular, let's talk about this. Now, I know women like to go around and talk about what a real man is. Oh, a man, where's a real man at? When does a man do this? Blah, blah, blah. You don't know nothing about a real man, okay? You can know something, but you don't get to tell. Every man's different, just like every woman down to human is different. So I hate when I see like some of y'all on Facebook be just talking about what a man is, what he isn't. It's not your job. Be mad about the person you're dealing with, because that's what you're really trying to say, right? But anyway, Blueface, okay? I watched some of these things because you can't help, it pops up everywhere with these two over the past couple of years. And man, number one, you should never hit a woman, right? Let's get that understood, get that out the way. That's easy. If you're in a relationship where you feel like you need to put your hands on a woman, or if the woman is putting her hands on you to the point you feel like you need to defend yourself, which in the beginning I do believe, with the Blueface situation, that's kind of what it was, right? I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Beyond Athletics Clothing. You can get some of this gear at beyondathleticsclothing.com. And what the gear kind of represents, it represents anybody who has a love for sports and maybe can't play at the competitive level they once played at. It's just a clothing. It has all types of sports, from football, volleyball, basketball, of course, tennis, you name it. It is based out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. So if any of you guys are there, you should definitely support this brand in the city and try to get it as big as you can get it. It's ran by my boy TJ Gill. Many of you may know him. Great guy, and a great idea for the clothing and stuff. So I just wanted to kind of plug in a little shout out to them. So go get your stuff at beyondathleticclothing.com. All right, thank you guys. You gotta be gone first time you gotta be gone. You hit me, I can't do this type of relationship. That's just me personally, because why would you? I just don't see the point in being with a woman that would hit you, because eventually you're not gonna want to be hit, and you're gonna hit. And if you're a woman, don't be with a man that hits you. And I get that's a little deeper. They're usually, I get that gets a little further before you start getting into violence. But with him, right, it's disgusting to see all those videos, and then people just paying millions of dollars to go box and do this stuff, do that stuff. And it's like, nah, like if any NFL player, if any boxer was accused or shown on video beating up their girlfriend, they're not getting no more boxing. Like they're done. So I don't understand it. It's a little crazy nowadays, with that type of stuff, right? Restraining's one thing, but like they had a brawl in the street. Nonetheless, now we fast forward to now she has his baby, right? I knew eventually it was going to happen. And with lack of better words, that's a fear I've experienced before, right? Like being with somebody that's like, I guess sometimes has a little bit of unstable to them. I'm not, I've been with multiple people like that, but that was one of my biggest fears, is to get this person pregnant without finding out who they really are or if they were really meant to be. Now I understand love, I understand all that stuff, but what they got going on, that's crazy shit, man. And then to be on social media with your other baby mama and now bashing this baby mother, it like looks disgusting. And I get, again, Krishan is no perfect woman. She is crazy to me in a lot of fashions. But to be bashing a woman that just had your child confirmed, right? And then like watching the videos where he's telling her in the car, like, oh, this is my money. You didn't make no money. And now that we're splitting up, you get no money. Listen, I understand that to a certain degree as far as like if a woman's just eating off of your stuff, right? I don't believe in that bullshit. Like if your woman stays with you while you're building your own company, no. Now if she's helping build a company, cool, she should make money too. But and that's what I think in this situation it was. He sat there and told her she had no money, that he made all the money in the relationship and blah blah blah. And to me that was just like untrue. Like what the hell, that girl was out there everywhere. I know she was getting paid. So that was like really weird to see, right? And the way he talks to her in front of his friends too was another thing that really bothers me, because it's like, man, what the hell? Like, I don't know. And then now he has this whole thing of, like when women, if you know anything about women, once they have a baby, a lot of them go through the postpartum, stress and all that stuff. And like, I can't imagine, and I get it. Again, Krishan Rock to me is crazy. I'll say that a million times, but I can't imagine just having a baby. No matter what you're trying to do, go to the gym. You can't go to the gym after you just had a baby. Try to. You're a multi-millionaire celebrity. You can't. That's stupid. She should be able to go work out. Then he's talking about she smoked or whatever. Now I can agree with that to a certain extent, but if she wasn't out there, there's a difference between, trust me, being a drug addict while you're pregnant, or even smoking a shit ton of weed, right? But if you got weak once or twice or the night before, from what I've read, and of course we don't know fully anything, I ain't going off on you like that. Like, okay, it happened. We move on. Hey, maybe not smoke weed now that you're, trying to figure out the baby. It's young, whatever, private conversation. But it makes me sick to see this stuff, right? Don't ever be like that, man. I don't care if you're with a woman where you feel like you have to be that angry and you have to be talking that way. And we all get weak. We're all gonna have moments, and but that level, if you get to that level, if you even think it's going that route, you should dip, man. Like, especially if you're a man, right? You should dip. Like, women, obviously, I think that you deal with a little bit harder because women, men tend to put on that front in the beginning, and then be crazy and then whatever. Women, you tend to show the craziness from the get-go. I can give you guys that. You guys are pretty upfront about it, and men gotta be a little bit better about picking up on that and not just pushing it to the side because they look good. That's how you get in these situations, and now Blueface looks like an asshole. And again, I'm not saying it's Krishan Rock's fault in the end. No, he is an asshole. Like, you should never be that type of way. That comes from a different, I don't know, I'm out before I have to get that low. Like, that's low, man. I don't care what happened. We don't ever have to be together ever again. If you got my baby, respect. I know you might come after me for some bullshit, some women go after men for bullshit when they know they're good men or whatever. But that's part of the deal I see, right? At my age now, I see it as like, all right, well, depending who you laid down with, you should have knew that was a factor if y'all decided to split up, right? But yeah, I just wanted to, I'm up kind of early, saw some of that on my phone, just felt like I wanted to speak on that because, yeah, I need to keep it real. So this stuff disgusts me with Blueface, and the fact that they're making millions of dollars off of this is just even worse, which, hey, who am I? Just a little guy. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Hope y'all guys are having a good week. Stay tuned, subscribe, follow, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you.